pour yourself a pint, cozy up, and get ready for another episode of Beer, Bros, and BS.
This is Jay Muse.
This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler. This is Brett Dahl.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers Bros BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives.
Snooch to the nooch!
Welcome to Beer Bros and BS, your home for craft beer, pop culture, and other BS. We're coming to you live from Union Beer Store in the Little Havana neighborhood of Miami. This is episode 79. 79? 78?
79.
Wow. And I'm the sober one here. I'm Dave.
JJ, the metal chef.
Jose.
Alex, the king of Alapata.
And Tony, the craft beer gooner.
And tonight we're joined by a guest.
Adrian, a.k.a. Manolo, I suppose.
So whenever we have a new guest on the show, we always got to ask a few questions. These are hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
He's going to show everybody what you're about, tells you what we want to know about you. First thing is, who's your favorite superhero?
Ooh, that's a good one. I want to go with Wolverine. Came to mind.
Good point.
My gut just like automatically thought it's just Wolverine.
So if you could have any special power, what's one superpower, superhuman power would you have?
Oh, man. It would probably be to be invincible.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I mean, be invincible just so I can kind of, I don't know. Or actually, no, I'd probably like going back into time.
Time travel.
See previous things and how they...
I think that's the first on the show.
Developed, you know what I mean?
Nice. I like it. That's a first.
Okay. Who would win in a fight, Iron Man or Captain America? All-out war.
Iron Man.
Okay. 100% still going on.
And that's one more for the good guys.
What's your favorite style of beer?
IPAs. I'd probably go with more.
Las IPAs.
Las IPAs, usted, especialmente el Slamming Bones.
And if you were going to be stuck on a deserted island for 1 year, you had unlimited supplies, you had proper refrigeration and glassware, what would be the one beer that you would take with you?
Slamming Bones, of course.
Slamming Bones.
Slamming Bones, right? I thought you were going to ask me actually about what meal I would like.
No.
I think they already think about pan con bistecs. Like, that's the only meal I would like for... I can only choose one meal, I would definitely do that.
And don't forget, listeners, you can go back to our previous episode on Union Beer Store where we review Slamming Bones right here from Union Beer Store. Shoot pop.
So what's the first beer we're going to have tonight, guys?
Oh, wait. I got a question for him.
Okay. Nice way to work it in.
Yeah, we're going to keep the questions going. Special guest.
All right.
So, favorite wrestling match of all time?
Oh, man.
Is there a reason you're asking this?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're in the Union Beer Store, the UBS.
Yes, definitely.
The New World Order of Beer.
Yes.
So the theme here, in case anyone didn't listen to the previous episode, is pro wrestling.
Definitely. Favorite match of all time, man. I'd go with CM Punk and John Cena, Money in the Bank.
Nice.
Yeah, CM Punk kind of brought me back into wrestling. I had stopped watching for several years, so he really brought me back, and I enjoyed that match a lot. And the storyline, it just felt so real, it felt so organic, so it kind of brought me back to how wrestling was back in the day when everything just felt pretty much real and all the storylines kind of felt real. So that one definitely did it for me, I'd
True.
say.
All right, and then last one, another wrestling one is if you can go to see one wrestling match live, you can either go to make a future booking, like make up a match and you get to go to it, or you can you don't get to pick who wins or anything.
Okay.
You just get to see who fights and you get to go to it, or you get to go back in time and go to a match and see it live.
So if I could book one match or go back into a match, which one would I want to see?
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels for sure, because he's my favorite of all time.
So him and Brett?
I'd go Shawn Michaels and Brett, that Iron Man match, I would love to go back and would have had witnessed. If I can book my own match, I'd definitely love to see Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles.
Oh.
Of course, I'm sure many other people would like to see that match as well. But yeah, definitely between those two for sure.
Sweet. All right, no more wrestling nerd talk. Well, for now.
Why don't you guys
I want to know what Jose's favorite match is.
Undertaker, Kane.
Oh.
Bet you weren't expecting him to have such a quick answer, huh?
That was good. I liked it. No. What about you, Dave?
I'm gonna go with Hogan Nash.
And who?
Hogan and Kevin Nash.
Oh.
That created Ultimate NWO. Well, don't worry. You can hear it in the mic.
All right.
So why don't we have
I don't know.
Jose just read off the beers
Oh, yeah. Read off the beers.
so we know.
Okay, hazelnut. I guess that will say Willified, Plague, and... Okay.
Or you can
Wait,
look at
hold
his
on.
phone.
Wait.
Hold on, I have
Hit
an
the
actual list.
rewind. Hit the rewind.
Hazelnut, Imperial Stout,
By who?
Untitled Art.
This is just
Bourbonic Plague by Cascade Brewing Company. Bump by Coppertail Brewing Company. And we also have Willet-sized coffee stout, Lagunitas Brewing.
We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Good job.
Fumbling.
It was
We're
touch
just
and go
fumbling
there
for
for a
this
little
episode.
bit, but we made it through.
So what's the first beer, guys?
I think we should do Bourbonic Plague first.
All right.
All right. The Bourbonic Plague.
Which one's that one?
The one that says Bourbonic Plague next to
The
it.
one that says plague on the plaque on the flight. Adrian, you want to tell us a little? You want to tell us a little bit about the plague?
Yeah, so it's actually, I tried it, we tapped it on Monday night, so I actually tried it for the first time, and it's very tough to get Cascade as a beer by Cascade in California. They're known for their sours. So it's very interesting. I mean, it was awesome to get to try it, especially we carried it on draft. But yeah, it's very tart. If you like the sours, a little bit more on the tart side, it's definitely the beer for you. It definitely got some notes of like that dark raisin, like roast note to it, along with the tartness, which I thought was a great combination. Very unique combination in your sours that you don't usually get.
Cool.
So what do you guys think about the beer?
This is wine. We're drinking wine. It's like super tannic. It's like a fruit forward. It's almost like a Zinfandel.
I get a
But
little
it
bit.
doesn't look like it.
I get a little bit of sweet in the back, like
If you close your eyes, this is a Zinfandel. But with like the body of a Malbec.
yes.
Those are two totally different styles.
You goddamn right.
I love this beer. This is one of my favorite ones from Cascade.
I mean, you guys know me. I'm a total sourhead. I love pretty much all Cascade beers. This one is like a really unique one because you don't often get that like bourbon. You don't get bourbon barrel sours very often at all. And
Unless you're in
it's
the
like,
podcast.
Yeah, well, and it's like
Yeah, right. Let's you drink with Tony.
but it's like it doesn't sound like it would work, but it totally works.
So Tony, I'm sure the listeners really want to know, since you drink so much sours, does that change the flavor of your jizz?
You'd have to ask
How would
Danette.
he know? Whoa!
He tries his own brand.
I sure hope she doesn't listen to this.
Right for the live audience.
I'll tell you what. Well, I'll ask her and then report back on the next episode.
All right, pucker up.
One of my favorite bourbon barrel sours was the Leopold Nightmare on Brett.
Oh,
yes.
that was a great
good
one.
We had it on
Crooked
the
State.
show.
That was a really, really good one. And I think this is just as good to me. This is pretty tasty.
Yeah, I think I might have preferred the Crooked Stave. But this,
Yeah, I mean,
but this
that's
is right up there.
definitely a classic, that Crooked Stave.
So yeah,
Jose,
Yes.
you got a topic for us?
Yes, I do. So many of us have been hearing stories recently about SpaceX or other spacefaring companies, but there is one company now that called Space Labs that is planning to send a disco ball of sorts into outer space. This company is planning to send a large, bright object into space so we can have we can
A
see
dance
it.
party.
Well, no, so we can see it from the skies. So they're sending it up in a rocket, The company's called Rocket Labs, and they're planning to shoot this thing into orbit so we can have a man-made object that we can see in the sky.
All right.
So yay for space exploration / having our own star.
Adding more junk to outer space.
Yeah,
Good
so
job,
that's the
Earth.
only point of it?
Yeah, that's the only point of it.
That's stupid as fuck.
It's actually filled with porn. So when the aliens visit, they can stop on the way to Earth, on the way. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
I guess
No,
that's nice for them.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I mean, I feel like, why can't they focus on just getting us out there in space instead of other objects, right?
Put someone in the disco ball.
I don't know. I really think the last time they walked on the moon, they're like, you were missing something. And this could be the one thing they were missing. Because, there's not much on the moon. So we need that, to get some entertainment maybe. I got nothing.
They should put the disco ball on the moon and then have a moon dance party.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Put the moon on, the disco ball on the moon.
All right. Tony, you got a topic for us?
I do have a topic. So, you guys know last week, Hawaii, they got a erroneous alert on their emergency broadcast network.
Yes.
That a nuclear strike was imminent.
I totally realized we didn't do Would You Rather.
Yeah.
This episode is going so fucking fast.
All right, well, let me do
go
this.
ahead.
We'll get back to that. So you guys heard about this, right? In Hawaii, an emergency broadcast alert went out that, this is a nuclear strike. This is not a drill. Seek immediate shelter. There's a nuclear attack happening.
You're gonna die.
So naturally, everybody in Hawaii freaked the hell out. And it took a good half an hour for the panic to subside, for them to tweet out, oh, sorry, this was a mistake alert that happened, So you guys are familiar with the story.
I know exactly where you're going with this, and I thought when I first heard this, I thought of you.
But what you may not know is how the traffic on Pornhub was affected.
How was it affected, Tony?
Well, I'm glad you asked, JJ. So, basically, the warning was sent out at about 8:07 a.m. And by 8:23 a.m., traffic from Hawaii on Pornhub was down 77%. Below that of a typical Saturday. But fortunately, as residents were notified at around 8:45 that the initial warning was sent in error, traffic began to return to normal, and by 9:01 a.m., traffic on Pornhub surged 48% higher than normal.
Victory masturbation, gratitude.
Hooray!
But
Fireworks!
But wouldn't attitude.
Wouldn't you have thought that, they might have said, well, I'm going out, what am I going to do?
Nah, I guess there's more important things than getting it, than jacking off.
Well, I think it's funny. He said it was down to 77%. So there was still a percentage in Hawaii still whacking there. The nuke's coming? Fuck it. I'm going out. But so the nuke didn't hit, but the volcano erupted.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it shows you how they celebrated.
Exactly. So,
God help, Hawaii.
Always
win
interesting.
A national championship.
Always interesting Pornhub data analysis.
Do they have a sophisticated, how Walmart has a sophisticated barcoding system? Does Pornhub have this sophisticated tracking system that as far as their analytics?
Your cookies.
Yeah, cookies.
Yeah. I mean, they release some data, but that is curious.
So I had realized that the show was going by really quickly.
Oh, before our segment.
Yeah, so let me ask you guys, what would you rather? But before we get there, let's go to our second beer of the night.
Let's do the bump.
Bump.
Didn't he sit on a bench alone in a park?
What's that?
Didn't he sit alone on a bench in a park? Bump.
I still can't hear you.
Didn't he sit alone in a bench in a park? Bump.
I don't get that reference. Oh.
So go ahead and tell us about the second beer.
The bump. All right, so yeah, blood orange, mangoes, and passion fruit. Has a nice subtle. I mean, if you're not kind of like the fruit forward, if you enjoy like the fruit forward sours, I suppose it's very subtle. You get the tartness with the orange, the blood orange, and the citrus. It kind of cuts the flavors of the other fruits, which I think it kind of provides like that like equal balance throughout all the entire within all the fruits that are in the beer. Yeah, I enjoy. I mean, Coppertail. I enjoy all their sours. All their sours I enjoy for the most part.
Yeah,
it's quite juicy.
Yeah, great tap room. I think we mentioned on the show. And this is actually part of their new series. It's going to be the Florida Berliner series. So they're going to release 4 different Berliners. This is the first one in the batch. So I like it a lot. The aroma of the passion fruit, like on the nose, is real heavy. I like it a lot. Yeah, I think I like Purple Drink or Purple Drank.
Yeah.
From them a lot, but this is right up there with it.
You like Purple Drink, huh?
Yeah. Purple Drank.
All right, so
we don't have Robotus in here, but we do got beer.
All right, so get ready. You thought the questions to begin were hard heading. Get ready, buddy.
So let me ask you guys: would you rather stub your toe or get hit in the ankle with a scooter? With a scooter.
Stub my toe.
Stub my toe because I'm not feeling in my toes.
Yeah, stub my toe.
Nope. I've taken many grocery carts to the back of the ankle. Running around to the grocery store, so I'm pretty used to that. I think I'd rather just do that.
Sedano life.
That's Sedano life, you know?
Man, both of those would fuck me up. I got like a fucked up foot issues on both my toe and my ankle, so I wouldn't want either one. Can I pick which toe?
Yes.
All right, so I'll stub my little toe.
I think that would hurt them more.
No, actually, like the big toe, like if you stub it hard, like...
Okay, would you rather get your current salary forever for doing no more work, or 3 times the amount you currently make, but you have to work?
Forever? Nah. I'll do the first one because then it's just like a bonus, and I can go do other stuff with my time.
I'll take
it's like, hey, you get 35 for life for nothing. It's all right. I'll go do more stuff for more money, even though.
I'll take 3 times because maybe I'll get a little bit more business.
No, you're doing the same amount of work. You're just getting paid 3 times the amount.
Oh, then perfect. So I can play more Battlefront with you.
Wait, are you guys seriously saying you don't want money for nothing?
What about chicks for free?
That's the American dream, man.
I'm kind of with you, Alex, man. I kind of would just take the current salary, doing something that I know that I enjoy, you know what I mean, rather than get paid more and do more work. Like I feel like, especially here at Union, you know, like we enjoy what we do here, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's more value in that, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
but you could keep staying, you could keep working here, but you get paid 3 times that amount. So you don't have to change anything you're already doing.
But then David is gonna give me like stunners and have like a ton of like responsibilities for me, you know?
Can I work for 3 times my current salary for a while and then retire at my current salary?
You would.
Yeah.
You could just, retire in a third of the time.
What's that?
You could just retire in a third of the time.
I think I would retire at my current salary.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Definitely catch up on a lot of Netflix.
All right. Would you rather receive $1 billion or restart your life with your current knowledge?
$1 billion.
I'm gonna do the billion
with a pinky on my face.
Call me Billy.
Wait, I mean, if you have the billion though, then you're gonna make the same mistakes that you never learned. So what if you lose it all with a mistake that you never
that's not
learned?
the scenario, right? Let's just get $1 million. Let's get $1 billion now,
get $1 billion, or restart your life with everything that you
knowledge.
currently know.
Oh wait, so you could have the knowledge of previous Powerball numbers?
Like, yeah, like,
I mean,
like
do you-
lottery stuff.
Yeah. Do you
Remember the dates?
Do you right now remember the
Nah, but
winning?
can I do
number?
that real quick? Can I do it real quick? And
It's right now. No, right now. Whatever you
whatever,
know.
I just bet. I'll bet on like Super Bowls and
Yeah, you would fucking make a killing on that.
I'll do
Yeah,
that.
I would put money down on Leicester City.
Oh, it makes.
But eventually, if you do that, it's going to raise a few eyebrows, and people are not
you're
going
not
to like
going
you.
back in time, right? You're
You're just restarting your
Yeah.
life. Well,
A few
yeah,
Yeah, you are
people's
going back.
you're going back in time.
Oh, okay. So you are.
Or
restarting.
the-
There's another
people's
way
eyebrow.
of phrasing it.
Or you're just reborn.
Are we reincarnated? Nah.
You're going back in time.
I don't know if that would help.
I would
To
be
be honest.
All right. Would you rather have super speed, but you can't breathe when using super speed, or you're invisible, but you have to close your eyes when you're invisible?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think I wanted to be like, I'd rather be invisible so you can walk into like situations that you want to witness without being seen. But then, what is it without your vision?
unless you want to hide.
True.
Wait, but like, so as soon as you open your eyes, you're visible?
Yeah.
Oh
What
man,
if you're like open one eye?
you're partially visible.
The opacity is there.
Look at
you're
if I
opaque.
squint. If
You're
I
They're still open though.
Yeah, you can't really like. Yeah, the fact that you're invisible becomes kind of useless if you can't really do anything while you're invisible.
You're totally
You can do all
invisible.
kinds of things.
You could still
You'll just
hold.
be
You
bumping
just close your
into
eyes.
shit all the
Yeah,
time.
but you're just like
And
bumping
someone's
into
looking
shit.
for
I mean, you could take
If
a shit
someone's
in the middle of
looking
the road, nobody would notice.
Like you rob a
What if
bank,
you like
and as
sneeze?
long as-
Like, what if you sneeze while you're like invisible? And then you can't help but like open your eyes really quick, and then
Oh wow, you
gotta-
keep, every time you blink, you would just be like disappear. Boop.
Yeah, so I think
You
I might
literally
do the
blink.
super speed and just like run in 30-second increments,
You can hold your breath for 30 seconds.
or however long it is.
Maybe 30
fast
seconds.
super
30
speed do I
seconds
have?
isn't that long.
All right, while the rest of us are talking, Tony, hold your breath for 30 seconds.
Okay.
We're just
Ready?
gonna count.
All right, you guys gonna time me? How long?
We're
you got?
We're
gonna
not
count
really-
out loud?
We need a timer.
We're not really gonna do this because that's just 30 seconds of silence.
Well, you guys can keep talking while I'm holding my breath, and we'll see like how long.
Okay, for that,
All right,
I'll
here
let
we
you
go.
know when it's 30 seconds.
Okay.
You totally trust me.
Yeah.
And by that,
He's on the floor. Hey, wait. Yeah, you get good lawyers, right?
yeah. Yeah, I think we gotta close down really
Here we
quick.
go. This is riveting podcast right here.
Well, you have at least Affleck.
Let me know when I should start.
all
Ready?
right, all right. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys.
All right. So while he's doing that, I'll do the run while holding my breath because I can hold my breath for more than 30 seconds, and I'm not gonna be timed on it.
I feel like you can't say something like that and not be timed on it.
Well, I mean, you
I
do
used
it
to-
like really
I
fast
used
for
to-
like a second, like every.
I scuba
every-
dive. You have to be able to hold your breath.
You scuba dive or scuba dive?
Wait,
Where?
what
In
type of
Cozumel?
scuba diver are we talking about?
The
How you
kind
doing,
that-
Tony?
Tony's breathing.
He's
Make
breathing.
him laugh while you're.
What was it?
32 seconds.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, there you go. See,
You did it.
so if you can rob a bank in 30 seconds with your eyes closed, no one would notice.
That's not how it works.
That's totally not how it works. I think you got him confused.
Yeah. Oh well.
But then, if you're crossing a street, somebody might hit you with the car because they don't see you.
I think I would mainly use it for traveling. Like I would just like run 200 miles at a time. Or
Okay.
however super my speed is.
Or you run too fast and you go back.
How
in time.
super is the speed?
Super duper.
I'll take it.
You could run 200 miles in 30 seconds.
All right.
And then slam into a wall and kill yourself. Congrats.
So you get to like Disney in an hour, less.
Yeah.
Oh, in a minute.
In a minute.
minute.
Yeah, in a minute. Wow, look at that.
30 seconds. Yeah.
45 seconds.
All right. Would you rather have an infinite amount of money for the next week, or have a minimum $2,000 in your checking account for the rest of your life?
Minimum in my checking account, what?
$2,000. There's whatever you do. There's always $2,000.
So I can't spend more than 2,000 at a time,
Exactly.
but I can spend 2,000 as many times as I like.
In a week.
In a week? Fuck that.
No.
What's the first one?
You have an infinite amount of money the next week, only for 7 days.
So I get 2,000 for a week?
Or no. You get an infinite amount of money
Right.
for a
But
week, or you'll always have at least $2,000 in your account.
infinite money for a week?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I
shopping
take,
spree?
I take infinite money for a week. I just put it all into bonds, get paid the $2,000 that way.
There you go. That's responsible.
And I'll steal your bonds.
That's a lot of pan con mistakes for infinite money, man.
Pan con pingas for that too.
Yeah, pero sin pan.
Can I Tremenda pinga. So can I go to Vegas and use my infinite money to win real money?
Of course you can.
I do that.
I think if you walked in with like $1 billion,
Whoa! Can I just save it all?
No, you're only gonna have it for 7 days,
and then it just
Well, what happens to the money you make with that money?
It disappears.
What's the difference between making the money with it and just piling it?
Nothing. It's
I think buying the bonds is the fucking brilliant. It's fucking brilliant, Jose.
Yeah, you get the
buy all of the bonds.
Unless
I own the world.
Unless somebody comes in, holds their, closes their eyes and steals it from you, and they close their eyes, you can't find it.
That's the proletariat talking.
So you would buy bonds, James Bonds.
Give him a stunner, Adrian, right now. Stone Cold Stunner. Chair shot.
All right. Would you rather be able to see 5 minutes into the future or get $5 million?
You said 5 minutes into the future? Oh, man.
5 minutes into the future, I go in a casino and I'll fucking wreck that shit.
Well, the problem with the casino is that if the casino sees that you're winning too many times, they're going to take you onto the back and be like, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing?"
No, but I would just do big games at different casinos.
Okay.
Go to Monte Carlo. High roller.
High roller. Well,
Like how you already do, but
I'm a high roller.
you can take your boat.
Can I?
You can buy a boat,
can I
whatever.
see 5 minutes into the future only once or anytime I want?
As much as you want.
Okay, then I might do that. Because you could.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see into the future. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty mind blowing to be able to see something that you don't know what's
definitely
going to happen.
forward thinking.
That's the best type of bar trick you could ever do. Like, okay, so you buy the next beer. If you draw a picture, whatever you want, but I'm going to draw it right after it. If I draw the exact same thing you drew, you have to pay for my tab. That's unlimited drinking the rest of your life. And there's no way that they could ever figure it out. That's where my head goes.
Yeah, you'd be the greatest magician of all time.
Or you could be serving at a bar and be like, "I already know what you want." Oh, damn! How did you know?
Yeah, that would be pretty.
Many uses. You could be a great host that way.
That'd be a great pickup line, pretty much, to like
You go through all your pickup lines.
Yeah, like, how'd you know what I was going to drink? Like, don't worry about it, baby girl. No te preocupes.
Oh.
All right, let me ask you guys, would you rather wake up tomorrow 6 inches shorter or have a kernel of popcorn stuck in the back of your throat forever?
Wait, for how long is the kernel?
Forever.
Oh, fuck that. No.
I don't like forever.
I'd be 6 inches shorter.
6 inches shorter. It would be hilarious. Do you know the disparity between my wife and me, the height difference would be? Oh, God, that would be hilarious.
Wait. What if it was your penis 6 inches shorter?
Then it would
God,
be
it'd
normal
be
size. Oh!
Then you would have an innie instead of an Audi.
Oh, God, it'd go into my body.
It might suck to go to concerts, but you'd have a better time on airplanes.
All right. Would you rather, during a zombie apocalypse, have the ability to spawn unlimited amount of ammo and medical supplies, or have the ability to spawn unlimited amounts of food and water?
Spawn unlimited amounts of pan con mis sticks.
I would do the ammo.
I do the ammo because I take JJ's idea and just go to a supermarket and just
Go to the
knock
Walmart,
her down.
the Costco.
With all your ammo and hold them up, be like, I got the bazookas and the fucking ammo.
Or recruit
Give
them.
me some pan con bistec.
Apoguero.
Hashtag pan con
You can
bistec.
have all the rockets you want, but if you don't know if you don't have a rocket launcher, it doesn't do you any good.
Yeah, so you can just spawn any type of ammo and weapons.
Yeah, you can have the ammo, but you don't have the weapon. You have the launcher.
Yeah, you need the. Okay,
You need a gun.
What?
Ah, boo.
Grenades or ammo? Fuck it.
Oh, there you go.
A rocket. Okay, so you have tons of grenades. How good do you throw? Pretty good. Enough to escape a blast radius?
Nah, but I got fucking great timing.
Okay. I'm glad everybody listening to this episode will be able to see that, JJ.
I don't trust JJ with the grenade, by the way.
You shouldn't.
Is it because, are you saying he can't throw?
Yeah, he literally just like tossed it down on the floor, you idiot. You're going to kill
So I
us.
don't even have a shotgun or anything? Like,
Do you have a shotgun right now?
I don't know. One, no.
You have a shotgun?
Nah, but I
If it's a
could
zombie
acquire it before. I could acquire it before the zombie apocalypse. Do we have an ETA on that?
Yeah, do I know that this is coming and I have the infinite ammo power?
11 o'clock tonight. You have 52 minutes.
Breaking news here on Beer Bros. At
There are a
UPS.
lot of gun stores.
Put down the shutters.
You can make it to Walmart in 52 minutes.
And finally, well, unless you have your concealed weapons permit.
I guarantee you the last one. It's usually about a dick.
So, but finally, would you rather have a suit able to teleport you to any place you see, including distant celestial bodies, that also protects you from space hazards, or be able to see and process the flow of time at 10% its speed, giving you sharp brain responses and reflexes?
Space. I want the spacesuit.
It's either a spacesuit or a teleport.
Space or perceiving or being super fast, basically being fast,
I
right?
feel like they both go hand in hand.
But
Like the second one goes with, you can break the laws of what? The theory of relativity. You can get into space. If
Unless
you
you're
can
so fast,
you can
you're
transcend
like,
time.
I'm gonna take this suit from you. Before you realize, you're like, fuck, I'm naked.
Sounds like spider sense, but Spidey sense, but
No, man, you're like fucking Quicksilver.
Only if I could get to that disco ball that's in space.
Like time
yes.
slows down for you, and you can just like run around doing shit while everyone else is. in
oh,
slow motion.
okay, I get you. I didn't hear you right.
Right, that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I would do that.
well, you could be the first man to go to Mars, apparently.
that'd be dope. I have my traveling suit that takes me to outer space, and I can just be on Mars in a suit with nothing on. You'd be like, holy shit! Look at this motherfucker.
But then
Who's
you
saying that? Who's
but you can
the
make
people on Earth?
the problem is that you can make the
Well, they would try and kill me probably, but
you can make the mistake of going to a star that's too hot, and then you'll just burn to a crisp instantly.
no. But he said no space hazards.
Oh, no space hazards. Oh. Okay.
You wouldn't
You
able
know
to
what would
take a
be
picture.
useful in outer space?
This dick.
A doctor.
Would you elaborate? Why?
You know, also the ability to spawn ammo and health packs. I wonder what Dad would pick.
I think he'd pick this dick.
He would pick his phone.
Womp womp womp. Phone crash.
We are still
Yo,
alive.
I played a Price is Right video game the other day.
Did we
That
drop
shit.
Wait, was it with Bob Barker or?
No, it didn't have any. It didn't have a host. It just had the ladies.
Oh,
It was-
nice. I was gonna ask you, did it have the ladies at least?
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you guys could participate in one game show, what game show would you have wanted been in? Or
Pick
currently?
a host too, or what? So like any
If the host
of the show.
if the host that hosted the show affects your decision on then like
Right.
Bob Barker and Drew Carey, like
Yeah,
like what show would you have game show would you like love to have participated in?
Smarter than a fifth grader or whatever the fuck it was with Jeff Foxworthy.
So, as much as I like Jeopardy and Price is Right for entertainment, I think the one I would do the best on is Wheel of Fortune. So I would do that one.
Yeah, I would do Family Week and jump on with Tony and win money.
If I was a few
Double
years
Dare.
younger, I'd probably
I was
want to
thinking-
do Nickelodeon Guts.
Oh man, yeah, that's a good one.
I was
Double
thinking, what's that? The other one?
Figure it out.
What would you do?
The Knights
Wild
of
and
the
Crazy
Hill
Kids.
Double Dare.
No. Well, I was thinking Double Dare, but I was also thinking American Gladiator
Oh, guts.
or Real World Challenge
That is a good
Okay.
pick. Good pick.
because of the
I I always had a weird. I don't know why I always wanted to be on Supermarket Sweep.
Yo,
I've always wanted to be on Supermarket.
Bro, go to the medicine. Go to
It's
the
like
medicine.
I'll just go to all the meats and get all like los lochones, you know.
And then you go to the Cuban bread and be like, and then the onions.
And I'm in the cuenta.
But would you go for the bread? Because, I mean, like a day after, it's going to have a bunch of bats. Bread gets so hard.
Yo, I could see Dave on American Gladiators. Can you imagine him doing jousts when they're on the two platforms with the Q-tips?
I love that. Like, I would see that shit. I'm like, I want. It's like a Nerf gun. It's like Nerf Gladiators.
Shoot the tennis balls.
When they're running through like the maze or whatever, like the obstacle course.
Oh, I want to do all that shit.
Could you do the rings though?
Don't remember that.
It was like there were like rings and they would swing like above the thing.
Like monkey bars. They're like monkey bars, but rings.
Yeah, absolutely not. I could do that. There's no way I would be able to do that. But all the other shit, like
you have
the
to be
American
like in
Ninja,
Ninja Warrior shape to do that shit. Yeah.
But the other shit, fucking with the Q-tip shit. I'd love to do that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Q-tip a motherfucker in the face.
They would hit you and fall off.
You'd be surprised. Next beer, guys.
So let's do this hazelnut.
Oh, let's get some nuts in our mouth.
All right, Adrian, tell us about the hazelnut.
So I can definitely tell you that I'm drinking a 12-ounce glass of this hazelnut because it's my favorite beer we have on tap right now. Yeah, I feel like it's a complete beer. The body on it is it's a heavy body. It's a nice body on it. You get heavy hazelnut, a nice roast, a nutty roast to it, and it's definitely the beer I've been drinking the most out of all the ones we've had on tap.
This is fantastic.
Absolutely.
I think it's a collab with Microphone. It's actually a collab with Microphone. It's Untitled Art, a collab with Microphone. They're out in Chicago and Illinois, which we'll be having an event during Wake Fest week with them. They'll be here on tap on Friday Friday the 15th, I believe, the 16th.
You said this had vanilla?
Dope.
It's hazelnut. It's hazelnut. It's just
no
a straight
vanilla.
hazelnut.
Yeah, because it
this is a fucking Ferrero share is what this is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Eso lo que está. What's up?
Because it has that like vanilla almost taste, but it's really good. Ooh.
So why don't you go ahead and tell us anything you got coming up here at the bar?
Man, yeah. So it's been pretty hectic, man. I mean, it's been very exciting, and very stressing just because we have a lot of events coming up. It's our official 1-year anniversary officially. This Sunday, the 28th. We opened last year, the 28th, but we're actually having a Bottle Mania this Sunday with our friends over at JWB at Wakefield, and our buddy Alex will be in attendance, hopefully. We'll have some beers on draft, some of their greatest sours that they've released this year. Their Atomic Apple, the Orange Dreamsicle, What About Barb, and Aloha Miami. So yeah, we'll have that. But then the official 1-year party, anniversary party is February 10th, which will be a big party. We're featuring like about 10 to 12 breweries from throughout Florida, Hidden Springs, Cycle, Angry Chair. Obviously, we're going to have JWB out there in Wakefield. We're going to have some home brewers out there as well. And what's actually pretty cool is that we really just want to throw a party out there, you know what I mean? And we're going to close our back patio and open it up for everybody. We're going to have a wrestling show in the back. There's going to be wrestling going on by ICW. There's a possibility that Boogeyman may make an appearance from the current WWE roster.
Boogeyman.
Yeah, he's gonna bring a whole bunch of worms to eat.
Worm eating contest.
Yeah, so that's going on. We're trying to get that squared away, and then of course, everybody's flying from throughout the country, throughout the world for Wake Fest on February 17th, and we have a few events leading up to that.
Just a few.
Yeah, one Wednesday through pretty much Saturday. So yeah, we're working hard on that, and we're putting stuff together, finalizing everything now, pretty much.
Rock on, and some breaking news right here on Beer Bros BS. We got the first beers that will be at your 1-year anniversary.
Yes.
So obviously, we got beers that are going to be from Wakefield. We got Civil. We got Proof. But so far, we got from Hidden Springs Brewing.
What?
We got the Riot Juice. We got the PB&J Deja Vu. And also from Angry Chair, the Krampus.
Yeah.
Krampus.
Yeah,
Krampus is the
we're
bomb.
excited about that, man. The Krampus, yeah, it's really good, man. We've heard, so we're excited to have that on, and of course, everybody else is going to be on tap.
Yeah,
as
all
well.
the beers are going to be amazing. Come on out. You got to check it out. If you've never been, this is one of the best spots in Miami and South Florida, period. And that's the bottom line.
Because Manolo says so.
It's at Union Beer Store on Instagram.
Yeah, at Union Beer Store on Instagram. That's our form of media that we use the most. We'll be posting all our flyers on there and all our event details on there, so just to keep everybody informed, pretty much.
But watch out, I'm going to do a run-in while you're doing your in-ring promo during the 1-year anniversary.
We have a couple of surprises. We have a couple surprises lined up. David and I will be getting into the ring. We'll be revealing some things, and I don't know if you look closely at the wrestling flyer. The actual name of the event is called Resurrection. So you never know who may be making an appearance.
Oh
no!
I think we might know.
You'll have to come to find out.
Say,
Would you shit your pants if you see like the whole like bar just like go lights down?
say Goldberg may or may not appear.
No, I think we settled for Gilbert.
Card subject to change.
Gilbert Bakery, man.
I hope it says Stevie. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, it's a shame that Stevie's not going to be there with us.
Oh, that's what you're saying, right? You're trying to mislead us.
Stevie's not going to be there with us. He unfortunately he passed away. But our year would have not been the same, without him. So rest in peace to Stevie.
Yeah, hold back those tears.
Stevie forever.
Yeah, it's Stevie forever.
I never meant any of those things I did to you.
Do you want to tell us what some of those things were?
Guess not.
Rather not.
mean,
A man doesn't kiss and tell.
Stevie. They're unspeakable things.
Things outlawed in 14 states. Well,
Man, this Untitled Art, it's really good.
Yeah, this is a fantastic beer. The hazelnut from Untitled.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I'm probably gonna be sticking my head under that tap right after this and pull a Homer Simpson.
I like. They might be called Untitled, but I'm gonna give them the championship title.
Oh, I say I hadn't heard of this brewery before tonight, and I'm really impressed with this.
so
I think you guys just did a collab with them.
Yeah, we did. All I do is Winwood.
Yep, Imperial IPA.
Yeah, with grape juice. Delicious.
Excellent beer.
Straight up juicy. Haze.
I half-ass shotgunned it with you.
Yeah? There's a whole lot of shotgunning going on.
So the topic I got for this night is about 50 Cent, a.k.a. Ferrari. Evidently, he forgot taking 700 Bitcoins for an album that he had released back in 2014. And now it's worth about $8 million.
Good for him.
Hey, now he can pay his bankruptcy back.
Well, I think it was just a reorganization.
Oh, okay.
I think it was right after he announced that he had signed with a vodka deal or something, or a rum deal or something like that.
So instead of 50 cent, is he going to be 50 coin?
Maybe.
Oh, 50 bits.
Yeah, you get put me through the table.
You think his favorite beer is 1050?
Here we go.
I think there's a 50-50 chance.
And this is what Dan's missing right now. Because he's got something to say for that.
He can look it up on his phone.
I don't want to fill in those shoes.
All right, so why don't we got one more beer left?
All right, and the final beer from
Lagunitas. So this is it's the Willitized by Lagunitas, which is actually really good. It's really surprising. I think it's I don't know if you guys remember the High Westified stout that came out not too long ago. It's that same beer, but it's put in rye whiskey barrels, and it has a nice profile for those of you that may like that kick, that boozy barrel kick to it. It's subtle, but it definitely comes through. So it provides that nice heat on the back end, and it's good. It's good. I liked it a lot. I was impressed by it. I wasn't expecting that. Especially, I'm not familiar with. I really just mostly drink their IPAs for the most part. I was impressed with this stout. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was discussing with Tony that the IPAs. I mean, I like their IPs. IPs. Their IPA. But I find that their stouts are like where it's at.
Yeah, their stouts are really good.
I get some spice, little spice to this.
Peppers, like anchovy.
That's that rye, baby.
That rye, yeah.
What?
That's the rye.
Oh, the rye. Oh, that's rye. There's no peppers.
Nope.
Wow. Oh, you had a lot of beers that are.
No, yeah, it's just straight rye whiskey barrels.
There's a lot of beers today, like.
So, and there's a lot of chocolate.
The hazelnut, I
like
tasted vanilla,
chocolate.
but there's no vanilla. This one tastes like peppers. There's no peppers.
Yeah, they get the heat from the barrel. It's fucking dope.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Si esta cerveza no existe en Cuba.
Personally, like I preferred the High Westified.
With coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's amazing.
Yeah, that I just thought like the bourbon character that was imparted to that one was just like smooth and perfect. But that's just a personal preference. This one, it's like rye whiskey. You definitely get that like whiskey kick in this one. It's also really good. So, dig it.
I kind of want to pour a little bit of that into my Ferrero shake.
We got the Cuvée de Wakefield going. What?
Actually, you know what? We
Don't say that. That's trademark. No, I'm just kidding.
we cuvées.
I'm sorry, Cuvée de Beer Bros. I'm sorry.
We cuvées. We mixed ourselves today. Maple bacon, coffee porter, and the hazelnut stout. And it was actually really good. It was a really good blend.
I can see that.
Sold. I'm going to do that after this shit.
So, Alex, you got a topic for us?
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
it's gonna beat out Spaceballs. Okay.
Oh, we can talk about Wakefest.
Yeah?
We can.
Yeah,
Are all the beers going to be on draft? You can have bottles or cans of anything?
I think Amaya's bringing hard water.
Are there going to be other cans?
Yeah, I think so.
Any by Wakefield?
Nah.
Will there be a hop for teacher?
Maybe. You don't know. Who knows who's going to come to the party?
Find out next episode.
Yeah.
Is Lisa Ann gonna be there?
I don't know.
I heard.
Who's that?
Yeah, who is that, Jose?
Who's that, Jose?
It's
Sarah Palin.
Yeah, Ellen Palin. It's a porn star. I usually does the
Does the job for you?
the MILF. She does the job.
You're an official Bill, bro. Congratulations.
All right, so JJ, you got a topic for us?
Yep, sticking to the pro wrestling. I got a couple funny wrestling stories for you. Some.
What is this? I thought we were done talking about wrestling.
Nope. That's what they call,
Oh, now I know what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about video games.
No, you gotta wait for the next episode. Yeah. Hey, that's called a tease in the industry. You gotta get people to listen for my video game.
You gotta learn these wrestling lingos.
Learn about the industry, Reyes.
Yeah. God, get with the program. Anyway, so talk about a little pro wrestling here. Some backstories behind the scenes, behind the curtains, if you will, under the ring apron, if you will. So we got one of Andre the Giant, the legendary big man, and the idea was that wrestlers would fuck with him for some reason, even though he was fucking 7'4", 450 pounds.
Probably because he couldn't catch him.
Huh?
Probably because he couldn't catch him.
Yeah. So
that's my experience.
Yeah. So, who was working a house show with him that night? House show means non-televised for the non-wrestling viewers out there. And
the layman.
Yeah, exactly. And they would attempt to just mess with him and give him a hard shot to the face or a hard chop. Pull his hair or something. Fuck with him. So it turned into a running gag. And he was like, well, I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm Andre the fucking Giant. Fuck these guys. So it turned into a slogan for the business. It was called the Andre Oil Change. And so what he would do He'd get the guy in the corner, so most of the audience would not see what was taking place. He would push him against the corner. It looked like he was gonna, he would hold one hand up against the guy's chest. His other hand, though, Andre Giant had some big hands. Put one thumb in the bum. And that was the oil change.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Dude,
So,
that
I think
could...
the oil change is when he takes his thumb out.
yeah, I was going to say, Andre Giant. Yeah. There you go. Andre Giant's thumb, needless to say, was very large. So he actually injured a few wrestlers.
Yeah, by thumb you mean he inserted his whole fist.
The Giant.
Yeah, that's what most people are
as
saying.
in, it was the size of a normal person's fist up your ass.
So, like, by thumb and by fist, you meant he stuck his whole arm in there.
Very much.
Just because how big his thumb may be.
So, anyway, so another
At the end of
one.
the match, they probably won. I got thumbed by Andre.
Hashtag.
Yeah, they
Hashtag thumbed.
oil change. Hashtag oil change. So, another good one we got. Unfortunately, these are all deceased wrestlers, so, little pour out for them.
RP, they're up there with his Stevie.
Yeah, with the Stevie. And so one was Mr. Perfect. He had an unfortunate event happen to him on live television on Monday Nitro. He came out to one of the Monday Nitro episodes, and I guess he was really hyped up, excited for his match. He had his singlet on, and here comes Kurt Hennig to the ring. He has a towel. Usually he throws up in the air and does all this, but he's holding it for some reason. Well, when he got in the ring, little Mr. Perfect made an appearance, and he had a full-on erection in the ring, and proceeded to wrestle the match for the first couple minutes.
I remember watching this video.
Yeah, and the announcers just...
Were you getting oil changes too?
Did he do any oil changes with his full-on erection?
Thankfully, there wasn't any rest holds. The match ended quickly.
So how do you win? You have to pin the wrestler, right? Pinning. Look at him.
Yeah, don't do it, please. And I give you one last one. This is a crazy ass story. All right, so the wrestler Haku, also known as Ming, yeah, wrestling. So back in the days, during the 80s and obviously before that time, pro wrestling obviously wasn't known as entertainment. People took it very seriously as a sport. So the wrestlers would follow suit and they would maintain their character when they went out. And they would actually invite the challenge of the local town folk. Hey, we're going to be at this bar after the show. You got anything to say? Come up to us. So Haku was known as probably the most peaceful, calm man of all of them. But if you fucked with him or you and talk shit about wrestling, he'd fuck you up. So I'll give you a couple instances. One, guy comes up to him, he's like, this shit is fake. He proceeded to throw the man through a window at a bar, and then went outside. The police officers came. He knocked out 2 police officers.
Bam, bam.
And he
whipped his dick out.
No, he didn't whip his dick out. No, he didn't have to. No oil changes on this one. And another one was another guy came up to him and was like, "Hey, that was a good show tonight." They didn't
Let me suck your dick.
He fucking turned around with fucking 2 fingers, knocked out this dude's fucking teeth. Fucking He just
with his dick?
No, with his fingers, motherfucker. Quit being a dick. Hey, what's the hashtag here? Don't be a dick.
Someone should have told Andre the Giant.
Yeah. So it's pretty crazy. Fucking back in the day, like pro wrestlers would actually like invite people like to come. Hey, pro wrestling's fake. Fight me, and they beat their ass, and they would end the fight themselves.
Psycho Sid did that as well. There was a news reporter, and he was like egging him on, like, "Oh, so how was the show? And how was like this like wrestling? So like, what do you tell the kids? It's fake." And he's like, "This isn't fake." He like straight slapped him across the face on. Yeah. Like live fox, like pretty much.
Ric Flair almost killed a guy. He fucking went to jail for fucking like a week.
And
Nature Boy!
And that tradition carries on here at Union Beer Store.
Right, go through the glass.
Fight your favorite wrestlers here.
If anybody wants to step into the ring, February 10th, We'll have it already set out back. Bring it.
There might be a surprise challenger. You better watch out.
The metal chef.
Nah.
That'd be awesome if Cage just like helicopters down.
Yo, I would love to see
Instead
JJ's
of-
costume.
Instead of a cage match, it's going to be
A chef's apron and everything out of metal.
With no
Like chainmail.
It's like the Legion of Doom, but it's an apron and a chef's hat.
Yeah, all right. It's on. I challenge Adrian.
All right, so let me ask you guys, what burns your bacon?
I don't know. Come back to me. Parking. You know what burns my bacon? Parking. That's a good one. You know? It's typical.
Okay, Tony.
Yeah, parking and then getting a boot. Yeah, that.
Oh, don't say that. Who'd that happen to? Oh.
Your significant other?
Anyway.
Sorry about that. JJ?
All right, for me, it's none of the Miami Heat players getting voted to the All-Star game. Fourth in the East. I thought that was some horseshit that Goran Dragic and Whiteside should have both made it, in my opinion. Instead, they sent a 48 million-year-old Al Horford and his 13-6 to the fucking All-Star game. It's bullshit.
And Bam Adebayo should have been in the rookie game.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, at least the Golden Gun, fucking Wayne Ellington's in the three-point contest. Win that shit for the Heat Nation, and that burns my bacon. Thank you.
I feel like you need a
have
hug
good
after
record
that.
in the three-point contest.
Do you have anything that burns your bacon?
I don't know. I mean, having an empty beer glass, I guess, just like the one I'm looking at right now. Well, thank you, guys.
That is terrible.
I'm currently getting, for those of you who can't see, I'm getting a cuvee of all the beers on this.
Everybody.
So what is it, like the Jersey Turnpike? That's what's happening right now? It's just a mix of all the beers. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess just I don't know, I'm a pretty easygoing guy. So I guess like people that start working early in the morning, like laborers out there, it's like, especially like on Sundays, or like mowing the lawn or working on the roof. And it's kind of like, hey, like, just people trying to get some rest, you know?
Do it on a Monday.
Yeah.
So
you
let
got
me ask you
people
guys.
knocking on your door on Saturday, people waking up on Sunday or two, and then you got to go back to work on Monday.
Tony, what burns your bacon?
I don't know if I've said this one before, but what burns my bacon is the Taco Bell soundtrack. Like, I eat at Taco Bell at least a couple times a week, and they play the same 10 songs like every fucking time I go there. And it's the same shitty fucking like crappy alternative songs from like 2-3 years ago.
Spoon!
Like, hey, Geronimo. Hey, Geronimo. Like, I just want to fucking throw my tacos into the speakers.
Can I add to that? Since you're on the topic of bacon, you know, Taco Bell. What actually burns my bacon, actually, they closed the all-in-one that's right next to my house, and it was Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and KFC.
Oh, you had the all-in-one.
What would you get? What would you get?
Oh, what would I not get? I would actually. You want to really know what I would get?
Yeah.
I get a personal pan pepperoni. I get breadsticks. I get 3 crunchy taco supremes, and I get a KFC snack size bowl.
Nice.
And I would eat that throughout the course of pretty much one sitting.
And holy shit, him talking about Taco Bell. The marketing guy is retiring. I'm gonna retweet this for all my listeners. He's taking suggestions to give to all of them.
In case anybody's looking for a job.
No. Hey, well, that too. What Taco Bell item that they took off the menu that you want to come back?
So the double decker or whatever the fuck it was.
No, double decker. So
Chili
double
cheese, the chili cheese burrito.
yes, that's the number one vote so far.
No, the double down. I'm talking about the
Chili
KFC double
cheese
down.
burrito.
It's called the Chelito.
No,
Oh, the
I never thought-
chorito. I remember that
No,
one.
not the chorito. Chili cheese burrito, 89 cents.
Yep,
Holla.
that shit was a bomb.
I really like the
They don't
79
have the
cent
double
nachos.
Dia anymore. Like, I used to get that shit all the time.
I like the Santa Fe chalupa that had the.
They don't have the Santa Fe sauce anymore?
No, dude.
What?
Oh, they got rid of the green sauce. That's already.
Oh yeah,
That's terrible.
yeah. If I could bring that shit
Yo,
back too.
have you ever had Taco Bell without, like... Do you guys use hot sauce at Taco Bell?
Yes.
Of course.
Which
Fire.
one do you... Fire, right?
Fire.
Have you ever had it without
Mild.
fire?
Yes,
It
mild.
sucks. Have
No.
you ever noticed, like, I
get mild.
really just think that you use the taste of fire to cover the shitty taste
I don't get fire.
of Taco Bell, and then you just enjoy the textures.
It's like Thanksgiving with turkey. Turkey sucks, so you put a bunch of
Bullshit.
gravy on
I
it.
love turkey, bro.
You eat turkey with nothing on it?
You
I'll
never
eat a
had
turkey sandwich.
You never had my
No,
wife's
yeah.
turkey then.
So, oh yeah, it's a
I'll
sandwich.
eat some boar's head turkey.
And you put
I
mayo.
like boar's head.
But is it a pan con viste?
Pales in comparison.
Manolo, chill.
No.
All right, Jose.
It might be a medianoche.
Eso no.
Jose, what burns your bacon?
What burns my bacon is
Cuando la croqueta no está preparada.
that too, but everybody talking about fucking bitcoins like they know what it is.
True.
That does burn my bacon as well.
When you put your Bitcoin in a taco?
No, you cannot put your bitcoins in a taco.
What?
You cannot eat it. You'll probably lose your fucking pants buying into it.
You can put it in your.
You can't afford to eat after
You know what burns my
you
bacon?
invest in crypto.
When people won't let you take a shit on their boat.
Yeah. It should just be something that
I know.
people do.
Tony, look, okay, fine.
I think,
Whatever.
I think that's something that you should.
Dude, I took
try.
one shit on my friend's
You should
boat.
champion that.
Okay,
I should.
and now I'm getting shit for it.
Was it in the bathroom of the boat?
No, it was on the poop
Was
deck.
it overboard?
It was on the poop deck. That was fucking sick time.
So let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
Hazelnut.
Yeah, this
Wolf
hazelnut
Red.
stout from Untitled Art.
And then before we go sign off, is there anything else you want to let us know? Remind us about coming up. About
we have one event this Sunday. It's a bottle share with a tap takeover with some sours from our friends at J. Wakefield. Then February 10th, we got our 1 year anniversary. It'll be all day. The wrestling will be going on from 4 to 7. Our back patio will be open. We have about 10 to 12 Florida breweries that'll be on tap. Wrestling 4 to 7. We'll have a DJ back there.
A taco stand from El
We're
Punto.
gonna have El Punto operating inside, the kitchen inside, and they'll have a taco stand outside as well. And then we got our Wake Fest week events. We're gonna have a lot of the brewers that are coming down for Wake Fest. They'll be inside the venue as well for their events. That'll be Wednesday through Saturday, with the official after party being here with a Horace Agedale's tap takeover. So yeah, we're looking forward to that week. It's gonna be a great festival.
You want to tease any beers from that week?
Actually, some more breaking news to the beers that Jerry announced from Hidden Springs. Actually, we just found out there's one beer that will be making an appearance for the official after party by Horace. It's the double double barrel imperial stout.
Whoa!
So that should be pretty good. We're excited. Of course, one of my favorite beers of the year was the Boss Tycoon, which is a collab with Horace Agedale's and Wakefield. So we're excited to try some of his stuff for sure.
Yeah, can't wait to see Kyle.
Yeah. Hey, and real quick for Adrian, because it's gonna be Aaron probably after the Royal Rumble. Who's your pick?
Oh man, I want to go. I don't know. I really want Finn Balor to win. Anybody but Roman Reigns, really.
You know it's gonna be Roman Reigns.
No,
It won't be Roman Reigns.
no. Finn Balor, man. I'm going with Finn Balor. Hopefully, I hope they really take this whole Balor Club storyline. I hope they add some depth to that and touch on the previous history. So yeah, I'm going for Finn, man.
Maybe one just last appearance of Undertaker. He takes him in Roman Reigns in a coffin, and then we never see him again.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor as my second choice.
All right.
All right, guys. So remember, as always, you can find everything on our website, beerbrosbs.com. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/beerbrosbs. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at beerbrosbs. Remember, go on Untapped. Find out what we ranked all these beers. Remember to email us your ideas, questions, concerns.
Send nudes.
No, that's it.
More nudes.
beerbrosbs@gmail.com.
Blubbery.
Make sure to subscribe and follow the show on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Blubbery, Overcast, Ubook, Player FM, Kodi, Podcast Addict, and the Microsoft Podcast app. I'm Dave the Big Librarian.
JJ Mel Chef.
Jose.
Manolo.
Alex, the king of Alapado.
And Tony.
All right, good night, guys.
And today was just two.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Beer Bros and BS. Cheers.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.
And BS.